We all have that one friend who keeps on coming into our space and dumping all of their negativity and bad energy, being in a bad mood for whatever happened to them on us. I got a couple of comments from you asking, what do you do? Should you just ghost them? If people are like transferring their negativity and their bad energy on you? Well, it depends. It depends on how close you are with this person. Obviously, if it's someone on the street who is yelling at you and really transferring negative energy on you, then you can just turn away and leave. If it's a friend of you, then what do you do? So I have this friend, and just yesterday this happened, last night actually, at the dance studio. We've been friends for about 2.5, 3 years, and we've been dancing together, a lot. Recently, or quite often recently, in the past month or so, he has been very short, very, very negative, always in a bad mood. Sometimes barely says hi, and if he says hi, it's just it's like, I don't want to talk, hi, type of a deal. So I let him be because I know, he may be going through something. He's very quiet and introverted, and a lot of times if he's going through something, he doesn't really want to talk about it. However, this puts me or us in a kind of a peculiar situation because um, as a friend, you want to be there for your friend. But if that friend doesn't want to talk about whatever the problem is causing them to be in this negative state of mind, then you can't help them really. And I really tried. I would try to make him smile. I would try to be positive, try to crack up some jokes. And generally, I'm a happy person, and especially when I'm dancing. So I try to transfer that positive energy and influence him with positivity every time I can. But I see that there is like a wall. I see that there is a wall, and that wall is so strong that and not only strong, it's not only that I cannot infiltrate to get him to tell me what's going on so that I can try to help. Um, it's also that he not only doesn't want to talk about what it is, he he's starting to be very rude actually, and giving me, and not just me, a lot of people around him, just negative comments and just being like really negative and rude. So this has been going on for a while. So yesterday, this just happened. Um, we were going through a partner work routine, and he just, there was something with the hands um, that we both didn't do actually. He didn't initiate the move, and then I didn't follow, obviously. But he put it on me. And it was one of those things again that happened over and over again in the past month, where he just made this like very cringy kind of nasty face and said like basically do this, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what it should be, but you didn't do it, therefore I didn't do it. He's like, oh yeah, I did. He tried to continue to argue, and I just let it go. And in that moment I realized, okay, I really had enough. Okay. And what do you do in this situation, right? It's a really good friend of yours who is going through something they don't want to tell you about. Meanwhile, they're really negative and really dumping all that negativity onto you every chance they get. What you do is try to talk to them first and let them know, your feelings and how this is all affecting you, and that it's really negatively affecting you. And then if that doesn't land, then you just limit your exposure to that negativity. You limit your time with them, unfortunately, because whatever they're going through, obviously they don't want to share with anyone. They don't want to talk about it. They want to resolve it on their own. But meanwhile, they're spreading the negativity on everyone around them of whatever they're going through and keeping to themselves. So that's what I did, basically. Here's the thing, though. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of time with someone for your energy to be negatively affected. It's even more toxic to your energy if you keep on continuously meeting someone for very short periods of time. Like, it could be a few minutes. But if that is like a few minutes on a daily basis or every other day, where they just continuously dump on you, that is more toxic. That is actually more toxic, because you get this continuous spikes of negative, heavy energy being dumped on you. So, and of course, because you care about your friend, you don't want to leave them stranded and leave them in their state. But if they're unwilling to open up and unwilling to talk about it and unwilling to actually um, share with you what it is that they're going through, then there's really nothing more you can do but to distance yourself. And it's very unfortunate, and it can be sad at moments, and but I try to give him space, but space doesn't work because he would infiltrate that space with his negativity. And there is a point in time where you just have to put some stronger boundaries between you. Distance yourself, not allow them to dump on you, and that's it, really. And as hard as it feels, you're actually not doing them a favor by continuously trying to make them feel better if they don't want to feel better. If their inner world is in such turmoil that all they can do is project onto others their negativity, it is not your job to fix that, especially if they don't leave any even tiny window or door open for you to help. And I know as empaths, we often want to, help everyone and fix the world and make the world a better place. But in this situation, it's actually not helping to be like that. Um, you just let them be. You just let them be, and distance yourself so that there is a boundary, and you can even say, I'm not going to accept these negative comments and negativity anymore because it's really affecting me. And you can also be honest about that, because if they're your friend, they will not get mad, they will understand. Um, and also, one more thing is, I am generally a very happy person. And when I go to, whether it's a dance studio or I'm at my place at work, I leave my personal stuff behind. Meaning, I don't bring that energy into the people around me, the wherever I am, and I don't dump on people. Yes, a lot of times I'm also in a bad mood, or I'm not having a good day, or maybe I'm having a headache, or I have something weighing on me from my personal life that I'm just not in a chit chatting mode to be chatting with people a lot. But um, I leave that behind. Okay. I still try to at least say hi to people and smile. Um, Even if I'm not really going to start like a long conversation with them that day. So that's what I have for today. Protect your energy. And of course, you wouldn't ghost your friend, but um, you speak with them. You speak with them, and then if that doesn't help, then you just have to distance yourself. That's all I have for today. Thank you, my love. I'll see you soon.